Coming up next, get ready to rock out with 5 of today's hottest talents. They're Kids Incorporated.
I'm the guy they call Little Mickey Mouse. Got a squeaky down in the kitchen house. He's a fat horse, Jimmy, he's a horse. Jimmy, he's my little Minnie Mouse. When it's feeding time for the animals, and they howl and growl like the cannibals, I just turn my heel through the hen house field, and you'll hear me sing this song. Oh, the old tomcat with his meow, meow, meow. Old hound dog with his bow, bow, bow. The crow, caw, caw, and the bill beat caw. Gosh, what a racket like an old buzzsaw. I have listened to the croaking crow, and I've heard the rooster cock his crow. When the cows and the chickens, they all sound like the chickens when I hear my little Minnie.
It was just the start of another ordinary day, until a secret space gas gives this ordinary guy invincible powers.
Whatever was in that canister has apparently altered Wilder's molecular structure. Jeffrey Wilder is now an indestructible man.
Now, the only trouble is, will he have enough time to save the world, plus make it back for his son's football practice?
This is over. I think you should have a complete physical.
I was perfectly all right before I became indestructible.
Man, tonight. Wednesday,
We'd really appreciate an 8th grade dance.
The student body gets ready to boogie.
I usually only get like this on New Year's Eve.
And Haley catches dance fever on Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
Thank you. You're beautiful.
Then on Danger Bay.
Somebody broke into my stall and doped Northstar.
A drug scandal jeopardizes a young jockey's future.
Nobody around here's on my side.
And Doc gambles to prove her innocent.
I guess it's time to play hardball.
Danger Bay after Good Morning, Miss Bliss, Wednesday.
His name's Eric Gibb. They think he's autistic. He's never spoken a word in his life.
If you wish hard enough.
You just gotta try.
And dream high enough.
I didn't hit the ground. Somebody caught me.
Love long enough.
Doctors haven't been able to get a word out of him. Maybe a friend could.
Anything can happen.
You can fly.
Jay Underwood, Lucy Deacon, and Colleen Dewhurst star in a special motion picture, The Boy Who Could Fly.
Everybody look around, hear the sound, something special's gonna come your way. We We got something that is new, that is true. We got something just for you today. Hey, all around the nation, here's the station. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard?
Coming up next, join super sleuths Tom and Annie Edison as they team up to solve mysteries in the Edison Twins.
It was just the start of another ordinary day until a secret space gas gives this ordinary guy invincible powers.
Whatever was in that canister has apparently altered Wilder's molecular structure. Jeffrey Wilder is now an indestructible man.
Now, the only trouble is, will he have enough time to save the world, plus make it back for his son's football practice?
This is over. I think you should have a complete physical.
I was perfectly all right before I became indestructible.
Man, tonight.
Beware. They're invading your neighborhood. Around every corner. What is? They're a menace to everyone, including coneheads. They're not afraid of authority. They're not afraid of anything. Not even a man of steel. Confront the kings of mischief. It's the adventures of the magnificent Six and a Half. Wednesday,
We'd really appreciate an 8th grade dance.
the student body gets ready to boogie.
I usually only get like this on New Year's Eve.
And Haley catches dance fever on Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
Thank you. You're beautiful.
Then on Danger Bay,
Somebody broke into my stall and doped Narstar.
a drug scandal jeopardizes a young jockey's future.
Nobody around here's on my side.
And Doc gambles to prove her innocence.
I guess it's time to play hardball.
Danger Bay after Good Morning, Miss Bliss, Wednesday.
One of the terrifically fun things about Walt Disney World is there are so many ways to refresh yourself. There's swimming and sailing and water skiing and... enough talk. Let me show you what I mean.
If you want to make a big splash at Walt Disney World, this is the place to do it. It's River Country, America's first themed water park. A watering hole Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer could call home. It's the perfect place to let all your cares go slip sliding away. But if you want to kick back on the waters of Walt Disney World, there's nothing like harnessing a Florida breeze to cut a path through Bay Lake.
Okay, Mike, I'm ready for lesson number 1 on how to sail a movie cap.
Okay, Eric, over here we have your main sheet. The tighter you pull it in, the more it'll move the main sail, and the more the boat will lean and the faster it'll go.
There are ways ways to make a splash here without even changing into a bathing suit. At Epcot Center's Norway Pavilion, guests plunge into high seas action on the Maelstrom Sea Adventure. Over at the Journey into Imagination Pavilion, there's a whole other way to get wet that's really quite, imaginative.
People have great fun making a splash here at Walt Disney World with the leapfrog fountains. Towel, please.
And for the Pee-wee set, there's another fountain nearby where Dreamfinder and Figment help cool things off. Back on Bay Lake, I decided to grab the bull by the horns, to go for the gusto, to go for the glory, to go for my first water skiing lesson.
Carolyn, believe it or not, I have never water skied in my life. What do I do?
Well, the first thing you gotta do is you gotta remember to keep your arms straight. Arms straight.
What happens if I don't?
If you don't, you're gonna fall.
Well, we gave it the old college try, but it looks like I didn't go to the right college. Anyway, we got some experts here at Disney World who really know how to water ski.
Now I ask you, where else are you going to see a puppet and a dog on water skis? Well, while Goofy and Pinocchio show off, here's something more my speed.
For real fun, you can't beat these water sprites.
These things are a blast. You can cruise at 18 miles per hour all over Walt Disney World waterways. Even plain old swimming takes on a new dimension at Walt Disney World. You can take a freshwater plunge in a bay, make a splash at Disney's Polynesian Resort, or simply relax in the pool at Disney's Contemporary Resort. As you can see, liquid refreshments come in a variety of shapes and sizes at Walt Disney World.
Coming in the spring, the all-new Mickey Mouse Club will light up your screen 5 days a week. And to make sure you're ready for this spectacular event, we're bringing you the Mickey Mouse Club Sweepstakes, another fantastic chance for you and your family to win big on the Disney Channel. There's over 1,000 prizes like this awesome Sony home entertainment center, a complete set of Encyclopedia Britannica, and you could be the first one on your block to have one of these new Mickey Mouse Club sweatshirts or this cool beach cap. Plus, the grand prize is an all-expenses-paid trip for a family of 4 to the new Disney MGM Studios theme park in Orlando, Florida, which is home to the new Mickey Mouse Club.
Hi, I'm Moeva, and this is Fred. We're the new hosts of the Mickey Mouse Club. Entering this contest is easy. All you have to be able to do is make this sound, just as Fred's doing. And fill out the form found in your January-February Disney Channel magazine. Or get a 3x5 card and fill it out with your name, address, and home phone number. Send it to the Mickey Mouse Club Sweepstakes, Post Office Box 4972, Blair, Nebraska, 68009. But wait, Fred, what if they can't make the sound?
They don't have to. You can enter anyway. Join me.
For full rules and details, see the January-February Disney Channel magazine or send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen. And hurry, all entries must be received before March 31st, 1989. You and your family could be a winner in the Disney Channel's Mickey Mouse Club Sweepstakes.
America's Family Network, the Disney Channel.
The following program has been recommended by the National Education Association.
Coming in the spring, the all-new Mickey Mouse Club will light up your screen 5 days a week. And to make sure you're ready for this spectacular event, we're bringing you the Mickey Mouse Club Sweepstakes, another fantastic chance for you and your family to win big on the Disney Channel. There's over 1,000 prizes like this awesome Sony home entertainment center, a complete set of Encyclopedia Britannica, and you could be the first one on your block to have one of these new Mickey Mouse Club sweatshirts or this cool beach cap. Plus, the grand prize is an all-expenses-paid trip for a family of 4 to the new Disney MGM Studios theme park in Orlando, Florida, which is home to the new Mickey Mouse Club.
Hi, I'm Moeva, and this is Fred. We're the new hosts of the Mickey Mouse Club. Entering this contest is easy. All you have to be able to do is make this sound, just as Fred's doing. And fill out the form found in your January-February Disney Channel magazine. Or get a 3x5 card and fill it out with your name, address, and home phone number. Send it to the Mickey Mouse Club Sweepstakes, Post Office Box 4972, Blair, Nebraska, 68009. But wait, Fred, what if they can't make the sound?
They don't have to. You can enter anyway. Join me.
For full rules and details, see the January-February Disney Channel magazine or send a self-addressed, stamped envelope to the address on your screen. And hurry, all entries must be received before March 31st, 1989. You and your family could be a winner in the Disney Channel's Mickey Mouse Club Sweepstakes.
Oh, hello! Do come inside.
Get ready for 3 exciting tales of animal adventure as only Dr. Dolittle can tell them. First, a tale of devotion.
Come on, Pop. Mush!
Then a story of love.
Only rascal.
And finally, an unforgettable wilderness adventure. It's Dr. Dolittle's Animal Talk tonight. Beware. They're invading your neighborhood. Around every corner.
What's that?
They're a menace to everyone, including coneheads. They're not afraid of authority. They're not afraid of anything. Not even a man of steel.
Knight in armor. A rock.
Confront the kings of mischief. It's the adventures of the magnificent 6 1/2. The Disney Channel salutes Shirley Temple, America's legendary sweetheart. She heads for the high seas.
Come along and follow me to the bottom of the sea.
It's nautical nonsense.
Look at him. If it wasn't for the ribbon, you couldn't tell them apart.
Music and mischief.
Papa always tells me to be polite to old ladies.
Captain January, one of a series of childhood favorites, starring Shirley Temple on the Disney Channel. And now, a behind-the-scenes look at a series of specials coming soon to the Disney Channel. Recently, the Disney Channel presented the Videopolis Superstar Special, a concert featuring music by the Jets, Nia Peoples, Shanice Wilson, and Debbie Gibson. Plus, we took you behind the scenes for a personal look at these stars with in-depth interviews.
The most important thing probably is to be a happy person. You make or break yourself.
Jonathan Prince hosted the spectacular event, and now he's teamed up with the Disney Channel to turn the Videopolis Superstar Special into Videopolis Star Tracks, a new series of special shows featuring a close-up look at some of today's hottest entertainers.
We're going to get a chance to see different musicians. We're going to see actors, comedians, all young talent, but people who everybody appreciates. It's not teen shows for teens. It's young talent for everybody, and a chance to see them in a way you've never seen them before. For instance, you see someone at school who's still a teenager. You see someone with their family. You see someone on tour. It's not just behind the scenes. It's almost who this person is 24 hours of the day.
Already on board for upcoming Star Treks are Alyssa Milano from Who's the Boss, Brian Robbins of Head of the Class, Corey Feldman from Stand By Me, Teenie Others of Family Ties, and hot new singing sensations Glenn Medeiros and Tracy Spencer. And each Star Treks will also take you direct to Videopolis at Disneyland for a special concert. So what's it like putting on a new show like Star Treks?
Beautiful setup, and the people here have been really great.
It's fun. I enjoy it here. It's like a real happy atmosphere, so we're having a good time.
To have such great performers and to see them who they really are and then that stage persona, it's great. It's really exciting.
Videopolis Star Treks, a new series that tracks the stars, coming soon to the Disney Channel. Next, he's an indestructible man against impossible odds. I-Man. Followed by classic Disney cartoons on Masterpiece Theater. Then join Anthony Newley for an hour of pet peeves in Dr. Dolittle's Animal Talk. Tonight on the Disney Channel. And now, our feature presentation. Next, he's got a gift for gab and great cartoons. Join host George Plimpton for Masterpiece Theater, followed by Anthony Newley and Dr. Dolittle's Animal Talk. Then Gene Crane and Dana Andrews invite you to Rodgers and Hammerstein's State Fair, tonight on the Disney Channel. She had all the right ingredients.
Wow! I've been selected as one of 2 finalists in the Big Bake-Off.
To cook her way to the top.
You'll never get off the ground.
But with a big bad apple,
Yeah, I'm way ahead of you.
spoil the bunch?
Someone's been tampering with my ingredients.
We must save Strawberry.
What will happen to strawberry shortcake in Big Apple City?
Whose savage soul would not be charmed by that music? What a splendid way to herald the parade of delights known to us as Masterpiece Theater. Hail and welcome. I'm George Plimpton, eminent scholar of Walt Disneyology, Disneyography, and Disneyana. In short, your host. Walt Disney was, by all estimates, a man ahead of his time. And by this I refer not only to his wizardry as an artist and producer, but to his insights as a social philosopher. Genius, said F. Scott Fitzgerald, is the ability to put into effect what is in your mind. Now, what was in Monsieur Disney's mind when he created the bravura epic Ferdinand the Bull? Well, you may ask. In Ferdinand, Disney provides us with a masterful dialectic on the subject of machismo. Depicting this dilemma, the horns of which so many men today find themselves upon, was one of Disney's finest contributions to social thought. And he explores the phenomenon with the skill of E.M. Forster, the compassion of Isherwood, and the blithe spirits of Noel Coward. Truly a masterpiece. Freely adapted from the original story by Monroe Leaf, Disney's Ferdinand the Bull was made in 1938 And it won the old master, then young, age only 37, his 7th Oscar. Imagine so many laurels so soon. It's surprising, considering Hollywood casting procedures, that Pluto was not given the title role. But Disney decided to forego the regular members of his troupe and go with an unknown, an actual bull. This promising young bull was forever identified with this, his greatest role, and he retired in 1939 to smell his laurels. But without any further ado, let us climb into our ringside seats for this retrospective screening of Ferdinand the Bull. As Garcia Lorca once said to his wife, "Ole!" Edifying cinematic foot race that was. It simply goes to prove the old maxim that victory belongs to the contestant who makes the next to last mistake. As Edward Gray once said, it's closing time in the gardens of the West. Good night from Masterpiece Theater.
Next, join Anthony Newley for a fun-filled hour of pet peeves in Dr. Dolittle's Animal Talk, followed by Rodgers and Hammerstein's rousing musical, State Fair. Then there's classic family fun on the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Tonight, on the Disney Channel. They're invading your neighborhood. Around every corner. What's that? They're a menace to everyone, including coneheads. They're not afraid of authority. They're not afraid of anything. Not even a man of steel.
A knight in armor. A what?
Confront the kings of mischief. It's the adventures of the magnificent 6½. Wednesday.
We'd really appreciate an extra dance.
The student body gets ready to boogie.
I usually only get like this on New Year's Eve.
And Haley catches dance fever on Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
Thank you, you're beautiful.
Then on Danger Bay.
Somebody broke into my stall and doped our start.
A drug scandal jeopardizes a young jockey's future.
Nobody around here's on my side.
And Doc gambles to prove her innocent.
I guess it's time to play hardball.
Danger Bay after Good Morning, Miss Bliss, Wednesday.
Long John Silver come to see his old shipmate.
The saga continues in the grand Disney tradition. The time has come to return to Treasure Island.
How many drawings does it take to make up a 6½-minute Mickey Mouse cartoon? We'll be right back with the answer. There comes a time in a boy's life.
The hard country makes for hard men.
If he dreams long enough.
I want him alone. He'll dig his own grave.
Loves hard enough.
All I wanted was to see you again.
And reaches far enough.
You got a long way to go yet, lad.
He crosses into manhood. Kirk Douglas. Sigrid Thornton. Tom Burlinson is the man from Snowy River. Mary Martin takes you through the career of Rodgers and Hammerstein, the fathers of the American musical.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Richard Rodgers, to me, was probably one of the geniuses of the century as far as the music was concerned.
It's a fascinating look behind some of Broadway and Hollywood's most memorable moments. Mary Martin in the Sound of American Musicals on the Sunday Night Showcase. How many drawings does it take to make a Mickey Mouse cartoon? It takes about 45,000 drawings to make up one cartoon. So many that it is estimated that if Mickey would have had 4 fingers on each hand instead of 3, the extra drawing time required would have cost millions of dollars.
See how peaceful it is here.
It's tough living with a hero in the family,
His dad is the greatest.
especially when a scientific goof turns the hero into a chimp.
You can't be my father.
It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Come here, you little creep! What?
And NASA's best-kept secret.
This mission is out of control.
Ordinary monkey, is it?
The Hooray for the Heroes Festival proudly salutes a hero in the family.
Storybook Cinema presents a tale of a clever cat who becomes an aristocrat. A world television premiere. Christopher Walken is Puss in Boots. Next, Gene Crane and Dana Andrews invite you to Rogers and Hammerstein's State Fair, followed by the Nelson Clan and the Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Then Alan Ladd heads a stellar cast in George Stevens' Western classic, Shame, tonight on the Disney Channel. And now, our feature presentation.
Monday nights, see what's coming to the best of Hollywood. Monday nights, Hollywood's finest are corralled in the best of the West. And from the bottom of our heart, you'll love our romantic stories. Then try keeping a straight face with these funny men. Monday nights on the best of Hollywood.
Naturally, after such a tremendous triumph, a celebration's in order. Then, in typical human fashion, the affair degenerates into a brawl. The commotion attracts an outsider who decides to crash the party. This pop-eyed prowler is the ring-tailed cat. Actually, he's no more cat than his cousin the raccoon, but he does have a cat's taste for kangaroo rats. And here's another big appetite on the lookout for refreshments. squabbling rats are about to learn one of nature's oldest laws. A single moment off guard can be your last. It's a lucky rat who gets away to live perhaps another day.
Next, the Nelson family dispenses joy and laughter in the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Then Alan Ladd heads a stellar cast in the Western classic, Shame. After that, Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis team up for comedy in My Friend Irma, tonight on the Disney Channel. It's tough living with a hero in the family,
His dad is the greatest.
especially when a scientific goof turns the hero into a chimp.
You can't be my father.
It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Come here, you little creep! What?
And